Hey there, everyone. Okay, we're going to try this again. We tried to go live and then our, I don't know, internet or something is not picking up. So, we are Karen and Neil, as you know, Private Label University, because you are on our page, so you obviously know. So here today we're going to talk to you before we go on our walk here. You can see my George. Here, George, where are you? Here. Hey, George. So they're all waiting to go for a walk. So before we go for a walk, we want to talk to you about success. So today's all about success, and we want to hear from you. We want you to tell us what is your definition of success, because you really need to be clear on what your success looks like, what it feels like, in order for you to get it. Because if you have no idea, then you're not going to know when you're there, when you have your success. So my definition of success is freedom of choice. Choice to what restaurant I want to go to, from choice of what time I want to get up in the morning, who I want in my life, how much money I want to be making, how successful I want to feel is based on my freedom of choice. So Neil, what is your definition of choice?
So for me, it's more independence. Independent just not only for yourself, for your family, but also for your business. It's when you can actually walk away from your business, not that you're quitting or leaving your job, you just have it operating independently. If you have to go overseas, if you have to leave, you have to go on vacation, everything is operational, it's efficient, and it's making money. And to me, that's a great independence, a business
We have all
independence,
the dogs
where
running.
you're just, again, choosing what you need to do, but your business is always running and always making money, if you're there or not.
Absolutely. Right now, I choose for them not to be barking through the video, but you know, they're St. Bernards. But I love that. I love that definition of success. And success means different things for different people. So that's why we would love to hear from you to know what your definition of success is. Now, there are three common things that stand in our way of success, and I want to talk about them briefly. One of them are gremlins, or at least what we call gremlins, is that little voice that tells you, you know, you're not good enough, or you don't deserve the success, or you can't do it because you just don't have it in you. It's that little voice. It's those past experiences or interactions that just pop up and kind of psych you out. So the thing is, you have to stop listening to them and you have to move past them, or you're never going to grow and you're never going to see that success that you really want. Another common thing that kind of stands in our way of success is false interpretations. And now, how many times have you interpreted something only to find out that it wasn't really the correct interpretation? So what happens is you create an opinion based on an experience or a situation that has happened. And it's really only kind of one point of view, and it may not be the correct view. And this really closes you off. It closes you to some of the possible opportunities that you could have been open to you. So it's really important to make sure that you understand and you really kind of see all points of view in a situation.
And I love when Karen mentioned that little voice. I always think, and I'm maybe dating myself, the Flintstones. Remember Gazoo? Gazoo, the little guy that would pop up and he would tell Fred
That's what I
Flintstone.
call my gremlin.
He would tell Fred Flintstone, "Don't do that," or "Go do that," and it's those things that Karen mentioned that really shouldn't stop you from being successful. But when you're talking about the things that have come into your life that may have stopped your business, would be, I know for me, was, I remember years ago, back in 2000, Amazon actually approached me and they said, "We want all the products that you have. We want all the products that you're inventing, and we want to offer them. We're a company called Amazon." And I didn't know much about Amazon 16 years ago. To me, they were just a book company. So why would I be offering a book company other types of materials that I was inventing? And so that was where I kind of closed the door, because I didn't think there was an opportunity there. Of course, now we're on that opportunity and working with Amazon.
It's a great example. Another thing that kind of stops us from getting success is our assumptions. You know, believing something that has happened in the past is going to happen again. And you actually have a great example. If you want to share that quickly, that would be great.
Sure. So, there's companies that I work with internationally all the time. And I remember there was a company that I worked with, and I basically got them in business, and as well as I established their company for them. and they made me, I guess, their world agent. And what happened was, I was the person the liaison, who introduced them to more business and introduced them to more companies. And what happened was, they actually just approached a couple other companies that they shouldn't have, and they didn't tell me about it. And it came and actually hit me because some other companies said, "Hey, why does this company now have these products? Where are they getting it from?" So I approached the manufacturer and discussed with their corporation, and they said, "Well, we didn't think it would be a problem." And for me, as you can hear, our dogs, they thought it was a problem. It was a problem because with relationship, with communication, there must be that honesty. There must be those ethics. There must be those morals in business. And I felt shut out, and I felt I was wronged at what they did. And when I confronted them, they didn't really seem to know much about it. So they felt almost like they didn't understand, and that bothered them. When I discussed more with them, they didn't seem to capture what I was trying to appeal to them in business. So because of that, I stopped doing business with them. And years went by, and they would always approach me, "Please, let's do business, let's do business." And then finally, after many years, I started to do business, but it was based on that the relationship and the communication and the ethics and the morals of doing business must be there, must be in place.
And again, it was assumptions that were stopping you from taking on an opportunity that could have been very successful. So it took you a while, but you did come through it. So there you go. So don't let these barriers stand in your way of your success, right? I mean, take notice of your life, of the decisions that you're about to make, and ask yourself, are the gremlins speaking to you? Are you making false interpretations? Or are those assumptions playing here? Not only will you make better decisions in life, you'll also be so much closer to your success. So we hope this helps. Like our page, join us over at the Private Label Facebook group, private group that we have called Private Label University for Amazon Sellers. Join us over there. It's a great way for us to get to know you and for you to make some connections and network with a lot of like-minded entrepreneurs like yourself. We're building a community for you. So come over there, join us. We hope you enjoy this. Leave us comments, and don't forget to tell us what your definition of success is. And now our patient dogs are ready for a walk. Are you guys ready for a walk? Let's go for a walk. Come on, Moats, let's go for a walk.
There you go.
Come on, let's go for a walk. Are you ready for a walk? You ready for a walk? You ready for a walk? All right. Here comes the rest. You guys ready for a walk? You guys ready? Come on, let's go. All right, we'll talk to you soon.
Bye-bye. 再见.